are now live. Good morning, Minecraft, and welcome back to the Hypermine. It looks like Albanak has gone ahead and upgraded the spawn. This used to be a big open field out here, and this is also where Slip and I worked on some bread making thing. But what are these trees? I have no idea what these purple trees are. Here's the bread maker. But for today, I'm going to go check out my good buddy, Benito. His place is right next to mine, and I have yet to get a guided tour from him. So I finally dragged him out of wherever he has been hiding and got him in a call here. Here's my place. Ow. And Bonito is right over there. So, hey Benito.
Hey.
What's going on?
I've accidentally bred more poisonous bees, is what's going on.
You've accidentally bred more poisonous bees?
Yep.
That's...
Typically, just before we start, I went over, checked them poisoned. So,
oh no.
Avoid those.
I guess I will... Yeah, I don't have the magic anything. Do you have partial Apiarist?
I have 2 out of 4 bits of the Apiarist suit.
So you still get poisoned?
I do, unfortunately.
Oh man.
It beats the bees I had that one time that just killed people though.
The killer bees!
The killer bees, I've got rid of them.
Yeah, I heard some screaming the other day from my tower.
Yeah.
Thought you had some torturous or executions going on. It was pretty nasty.
The bees can get in nano armor, so if they get in there.
It's crazy. Alright, so this is the first time that I've had a chance to get a tour from you, so tell me about your place.
Well, this was the first sort of base I made when I started on the server.
Okay.
Benito's Boutiques. Because I'd been watching some Feed the Bee stuff before, and I decided I wanted to do all the forestry stuff like the bees. So you got this giant flower patch over here.
Giant flower patch.
And all these chests full of bees.
Crystal chests.
Oh, it's these ones you want to check for all the bees. These ones here.
Apiarists. And I seem to be crashing.
Oh dear.
Okay. We won't do that.
But yeah, since I've obviously moved the bees away from here to somewhere else though. So this is sort of the remains of what once was.
And I'm crashing again.
Oh dear.
Well, it seems to be client-side frame lag.
Ah, yes. So I basically set up this little shop so I could sell things to people. So that's why I got this little order book here, which I need to check. So people would just... what's it gone? People would just come along, order some stained glass. I actually have quite a few to make, looking at it. So put that back there now. And got my storage area in here, which is I actually ended up using the coke oven bricks walls for decoration before I realised what they were.
That's an expensive decorating material.
It's because Zuljan gifted me something, I didn't know what it was, so I just started building with it. Then I realised, oh wait, this is actually... it has
it's basically clay.
Yeah.
It's just an upgraded version of clay. That's all it is.
So I have this nice happy little flower farm, and then I went and built a secret area full of all evil machinery and...
Evil machinery, no!
So we've got the linking books that everyone's got. Then we come down to my little work area. Ignore the cactuses, I needed some waterproofing.
Yep.
So, emergency cactus.
Emergency cactus.
Yep. So this runs off solar power mostly. It's got an MFE in the floor.
Okay.
Which powers everything down this way. There were machines there, but I've moved them since. And this is my ore processing room.
Okay, ore process. You have hoppers.
Yeah, so basically in my storage room there's a chest where I just put ores in, and it will send all the ores into the system to automatically be sorted, macerated and smelted.
Oh.
And then come right back up.
So are you using the panels?
Yeah, this one's broken, that's why you can't see it. Yeah, the facades or facades, whatever they are.
Yeah, the facades.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
this thing's for. I haven't
Because
used it
normally
for
I
anything
like
else.
expect a whole bunch of piping to be running through here, but
Yeah,
it looks well
it was
wooden
a
pattern.
complete
Looks like a
mess
nice
while
wall.
building it. Complete mess while I was building it. Armitage was here just saying, "What is this?"
It's a mess.
Yeah. Oh my god, this thing's gone crazy. This is basically one of the first farms that was on the server. We just portaled a load of sheep in, and it seems they've eaten all the grass.
Really?
Yeah, that was all grass.
Oh man. They ate all the grass.
Yeah. Just got my general mine down
What
there. Strip
what
mine.
here's I mean, if you want to continue to keep this thing working, you could put glass behind a wall or something.
Yeah. I'm thinking about making the wool makers Ujin did that tutorial of though. Should be quite good with the flax seeds and all that.
Flax, yeah.
I did start with water power, then I realised how limited that was. Just what this
It's a
little
good
pool's for.
start.
Yeah, it's a cheap start.
It's better than the coal generator.
This was going to be a biofuel room, but I've since moved that, and now it's my pretty inhumane cake making station.
I hear a cow. Oh man, there is a cow in there.
And I was basically just flicking this lever, loads of buckets in this deployer, constantly milking this cow.
And I think that's where I got the idea to make my modular cow milking machine tutorial. Is from your watching one of your videos.
Yeah. This is where my farms were. Obviously a wheat
Were.
farm.
The Were farms.
Tree farm, yeah.
Aha.
Basically I've been stripping this joint because I prefer my new place that I've started going to. So basically this place is all
Glass.
remnants.
Okay. Yeah, let's definitely check out the new place.
Yeah. Just come
Top
up
for
here.
the cactus. Up to the books.
Yep, there's one called New Base.
New
If you
base.
take that one. Hope you've got a jetpack. Oh damn, it's night time.
Gonna watch out for the.
Because this is in the one of the new Mistcraft world we made when the expansion came out. So it's got all the
Right.
Thaumcraft stuff.
Delta.
And
The
extra
Delta
stuff.
world.
The Delta world.
I don't know
yeah.
who coined it the Thaumcraft world because it's. I mean,
Well-
we built it because of Thaumcraft.
Yes, so you could get all the shards and auras. But if you fly over to this mountain, it's where I'm doing all my stuff. Just gotta be careful of the zombies.
But
There you go.
mobs.
So at the moment there's 3 sort of rooms. This first one's going to be where all my bee processing comes in, and at the moment it's pretty just ghetto. It's just thrown together quickly so I could do stuff. And
What's this?
I suffered that as an acclimatizer,
Climatizer. Okay.
so I can try and make my bees more adjusted because we're in a jungle at the moment.
Oh.
But the
Well,
problem
that's
is
that's actually a good thing.
for one type of bees I want, it is, yeah. And I've got loads of rocky stuff, so I'm trying to do some crossbreeding with them. But I had an accident in here. I left one of my biofuel engines on.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and that blew up. That's just random clay that I found when the thing blew up, funnily enough.
The biofuel engine?
It's a combustion engine, but it runs off biofuel.
Because the biomass engine
Yeah.
shouldn't blow up like
No.
that.
And then second floor is where I'm doing all my bees. Where have you gone?
You have the processor above the.
Yeah, it's going to pump stuff up eventually. Right now it's off, so if I turn it on.
Oh, you have automated bee thing. You're gonna have to show me how to do this.
Yeah.
Because right now I've been manually running around, swapping bees in and out.
Yeah. So basically, behind here, each apiary, each apiary has a wooden pipe and an engine attached to it, which will pull the bees out. Send it into this top row of apiarist pipes, and then it just sends items down to the end chest, and all the bees just go back in and they rebreed. And wait, was that resilient? I've been trying to breed this bee for ages, and I just accidentally found it in my thing. I've been spending hours trying to breed this one bee, and it's just here.
Which kind of bee is it?
A resilient queen. Let's have a look at it.
You got a
Beelizer?
Beelizer?
Beelizer, there you go. That's the bee I've been after, because it's leading me up to be able to make like the diamond bees and the platinum bees.
Oh.
And basically, I've been trying to breed it for ages, using like the ones back at my old base, and I haven't had any luck. And now there's just one here.
Just one sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get the Imperials.
Oh yeah, I've got some of them if you need any. And
Yeah,
then this is all the
you
products.
gave me some, and I've just been crossbreeding.
Yeah.
Everything else. I'm trying to get more of them, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Trying to get more.
So turn this off for now, because I actually have an overflow of rocky combs at the moment, because I left this on.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah. But I just checked with this resilient queen, it's been bred 295 times.
Wow.
Yeah. Over here I had my alveary as well, but I had a creeper problem, and I don't have an alveary anymore, let's put it that way.
You have a thing.
The alveary.
With a hole in it.
Yep. Which is unfortunate, because I just built a mutator.
A mutator?
Yep.
What the heck is a mutator?
You know, when you combine bees, like certain bees, you have a chance of it becoming another bee. It basically increases the chances depending on what you put in there.
Oh.
So I was trying to use that to get them to sort of evolve to the next stage. And then there's the final level is the one where I've been spending most of the time, just down
The one that I've actually seen before, I think.
Don't have all my biofuel and everything. Ooh.
Yeah, the other day I was having a conversation with Zul'jin,
Yeah.
and I was just standing here.
Standing here.
You were supposed to be showing me around the place, but I was just standing there because I was talking to Zul'jin. That is a big tank.
That is a big tank. There's a zombie in here as well.
I didn't know you could make a tank that big.
This is the maximum size. I spent ages trying to
Really?
get it to work, and this is the maximum size you can get it.
Wow, is this 9 by 8?
I think it's 9 by 9. Yeah, I figured I wanted a nice big centerpiece.
No, it seems to only be 8 tall.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, it is 8.
Yeah, because this is what I should have made my tanks, but I made them 7 by 7. But yeah, they're still stacked 4 high, so
Yeah. So
it's
basically,
still 20,000 units.
a lot of stuff. What are you storing in them? Lava? Or
20 million. I'm putting everything in them.
right.
I've got one for lava, one for water. And the water one is full already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have one for biofuel. Well, half for biofuel, half for biomass.
Yeah, that's what I've got here.
You got to store the biomass and then turn it into biofuel.
It's pretty much
And you can
exactly
run
what I've got here.
You can run engines off of biomass.
Yeah, you can, but I was doing that, then I realized biofuel's more efficient. So I've got the setup nearly complete. I just need to basically hook these barrels up to this section in a sorting system. So if I turn this on over here,
So you have to use what's called you have to use a still.
yeah, a still will basically, as long as it's powered, it will just turn biomass into biofuel.
And it's powered through MJs.
Yep.
Okay.
So I power it using the biofuel itself. So just turn that on.
Okay.
And that's why there's loads of pipes all over the place.
That's a good way to do it. I'm gonna have maybe 3 or 4 different engines
Yeah.
feeding MJs into energy cells,
Yeah.
and then run everything off of that. So it's going to be a
to change these engines here.
multi-fueled.
So this is actually what's making all my biomass. So here.
Fermenters.
Mhm.
Okay.
The only problem I have at the moment is the wheat one seems to eat the wheat too quickly. So I need to manually refill that every now and again.
Oh wow.
But basically,
Um,
yeah.
what was it?
What's this on?
Generic B was saying that the wheat system is actually the most efficient. He has a wheat farm producing wheat
Yeah.
and producing the biomass.
Oh yeah, I definitely prefer the wheat farm I have over here to my tree farm. If only because it has no excess output or
Oh,
necessary input. Because all the wheat will be used in the biomass, all the seeds will be used in the biomass, whereas the tree farm I need to keep feeding it hummus, and it puts out sand and it puts out logs, and there's a limit really.
so you can use the seeds to make biomass?
Yeah, that's what the plant balls are in the third
Oh,
barrel, but it is quite expensive because it's 8 seeds to 1 plant ball. But I think plant balls are equal with saplings on biofuel production.
but it's a good place to get rid of your seeds.
Yeah.
Um, do
Where's
you
this
have
thing down?
any? Do you have a squeezer in this system anywhere?
No.
Because that's another thing I was thinking of putting in for a tank is a tank of the squeezed seeds for the bees.
Oh, seed oil.
Yeah, seed oil, so you can make frames
Yeah.
and stuff.
There was one upstairs with the thing until I had my engine accident. There was one.
Okay.
I need to keep an eye on this because I need to change the engines here because I've noticed they're producing too much power than they need. So I'm basically going to take out 2 of the engines and combine it with conductive pipes. So 2 stills run off 1 engine. It'll just save me energy because at the moment it's going to waste. Just one of the problems I'm having with these engines.
Right. What I'm doing with my system
Yeah.
is I'm going to be putting all of the. Man, I need a drink.
I know how you feel. Had sinuses acting up the last couple of weeks.
It's spring.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have all of my engines pumping into one central conduit,
Yeah.
and then possibly storing that energy for later.
Mm. That'd be a
So,
good idea. But I
yeah.
want to do it similar to how I've done these farms with the 1 engine. Oh, it's nearly empty actually. The 1 engine sending it all into both machines. Because that way I'm not losing any power. It's like using it for basically 1-to-1 ratio.
Yep.
And at the moment my other machines, they just aren't. They're storing it and then it's wasting it when I turn it off.
But yeah, what I do need is a self recycling system,
Yeah.
because right now my lava system isn't self recycling
Ah.
because I still have to put more netherrack into it. I have to constantly keep
Yeah,
feeding
keep
it
feeding it.
netherrack.
Whereas my biofuel one, at least with the basically I need to produce a certain amount first so I can make it fully efficient, and then it will just run on its own.
Yep.
But this is like my ore sorting room from the other room, except it uses pulverizers instead. It's a lot messier, but it's more efficient.
The pulverizers, yeah, because they have that
Bonus chance.
second output.
Yeah, that's why there's extra diamond pipes down here. The last update basically ruined this machine, and I had mess everywhere because it changed all the block values. So it went from like
Oh man.
pulverized dust to just dust. So I had to come through here and change everything again.
Wow.
But it's working now at least. And I've got my random storage area here for like
You got
pipes
a wall
and stuff.
full of pipes.
Yep,
Wow.
I have a lot of pipes. That's all the Thaumcraft stuff and shards.
This nice.
It's all sorted in the colours. Okay.
Oh, you've got you've got the Thaumcraft shards too.
Yeah, because I figured the colours matched.
Yeah, they do. Kind of. Except for this
Kinda, yeah.
black one.
The black one's the only odd one out, yeah. Then we have my crazy storage room.
You're missing one
The
shard though.
The depleted shard?
Dull.
Yeah, that's the one. The dull one.
It's basically depleted, I guess. Yeah. It's not any one element.
No. And this is my mess of a sorting room.
Wow.
So basically I just throw everything in here. Into these chests.
Okay. And it goes where it needs to go.
Yep.
And it knows where it needs to go?
Yep.
You don't have to paint the pipes?
Nope. Because it goes through everywhere. It goes through every pipe.
Oh.
So it'll go in any space it can. So I could make it more efficient, but...
You definitely could make it more efficient by using something called a router.
Yeah. I've seen some of the pipe stuff, because I was messing with trying to sort out a sorting system for the other thing, the bio stuff, in creative mode.
See, with a router,
yeah,
it will send it only to the barrel that it needs to go to.
Mm.
But all the barrels have to be touching.
I like looking at it when it's got all the ore going through, though.
It does look pretty cool. Definitely. Definitely an interesting way to do it.
Yeah. Because I was looking at some of the other people's sorting system. I don't have that many diamonds, so I can't do diamond pipes.
Yeah, I just used up a whole bunch of diamonds myself on something for Thaumcraft.
Yeah.
Alembics, I believe, is what I'm building.
Oh,
and those require purus, which come from diamonds.
You can get it from something else, or you can get it from
silverwood trees.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Which is actually more expensive than diamonds.
Really? I've got loads of silverwood. Not
well, I can get diamonds easier than I can get silverwood.
Ah, right.
I just plop down another quarry, go away for a few days, and damn, I've got a stack of diamonds. But silverwood, I'd have to go hunting and hunting and hunting and hunting and
yeah. I have a few silverwood saplings if you want to use them.
Well, they aren't great for farming, I'll tell you that.
No, I know they're not.
You plant one silverwood sapling, you probably won't get one back.
Mm. That's the one problem with them.
Yeah.
And the grafter doesn't work on them, I've tried.
Somebody said the grafter?
The grafter.
What is the grafter?
I think it's called the grafter.
The hoe of growth.
F? Yeah, the grafter. It basically gives you, has 4 uses, and has a 100% chance to give you a sapling from the extra forestry trees. But it doesn't work with...
It's a forestry item.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a Thaumcraft item, like the hoe of growth is a Thaumcraft item, that I've been told that it will instantly grow silverwoods and greatwoods.
Yeah, I think it does, because I've seen it on the Phenomenon.
Phenomenon!
Yep, it will grow things that you can't usually grow. So, silverwood saplings and that sort of thing.
I'd like to see it work on the Twilight Forest trees.
That would be interesting if it did. I still haven't been to Twilight Forest in this server yet.
You have not?
No.
Wow. Well,
I've only just made a full nanosuit gear.
Not necessarily. It helps. It definitely helps.
Yeah, I made it yesterday and went and got it all fully enchanted for my plans.
Especially when you have Zul'jin backing you up, and he hits you with his Vadra, and you suddenly lose 9 hearts for some reason. Yeah, I went back and I watched my boss fight video over again. Actually, I watched it from Zul'jin's point of view, and that's when I saw. Wait a minute, while we were fighting the Hydra.
Oh yeah.
He hit me right before I died. It was the Hydra didn't kill me. It was Zul'jin that killed me.
Yeah. Any problem with multiplayer? Yeah, I've
And
got
he
my
killed.
whole.
Yeah, he killed several players during that whole episode.
Just killed everyone.
He's just swinging away and
got a bit trigger happy.
So is there anything else you got going on here?
Not really at the moment. I think that's just about covers it. Basically, I need to get this connected and set up so it will run on its own. I should turn it off. Thinking about it. Oh, I'll get down here. Yeah, turn it off for a bit.
Good.
Problem is, overflows a bit. But yeah, we've got plenty of it going, and I'm making enough. I just need to connect it all. I might try and set it up on a timer system as well, so it doesn't overheat or anything.
Ah.
Like on for 5 minutes, off for 5 minutes sort of thing.
Even with the water feeding into the...
I keep adding more aqueous accumulators and it still keeps using it quicker than I can make it.
Oh, how many accumulators do you have?
I have 3 set up for this system at the moment.
Oh.
What I might need to do is, when I set these here for the stills up to be obviously just 2 engines rather than 4, I might just put an aqueous accumulator under each of them, and then they should be fine because they'll have a dedicated one for them.
Well, I've got, I believe, 5 feeding into my 4 giant tanks.
I know the
20 million micro buckets of water right now.
I know the ones over here, they each have a dedicated aqueous accumulator, and these have not overheated once, so...
Oh. So basically 1 per engine then?
Yeah.
At least?
Yeah. So if I do that with, when I change those engines over, it should be fine. I need to use all the biofuel that's in those engines first, because I don't want to waste it. These are mostly full, so I want to use that all up. So it's just waiting.
Cool.
I think that's pretty much everything I've got at the moment then.
But yeah, if you get a 5-minute timer figured out, definitely let me know.
Yeah, I might.
As long as it's not the 5-minute timer that's based off of entity drops.
Yeah, no, I might just make the red power timer and then hook it up to a T flip-flop.
Oh.
And then just have it run off that.
That would be nice, yeah.
I love those timers. So we've got using down here for this system.
Right, I see that working here. Yeah, red power is still very new to me.
Yeah, it's pretty new to me, but pretty much all I know is the timer. The timer and the wires. Which are awesome because they just go everywhere.
I believe they also have wireless now.
Yeah, I've seen that at the mob spawner Woolly Creeper made.
Yep, I was watching Wooly's video on how he built that, and the wireless thing is very cool. I think I'm actually going to use it. I'm planning on setting up a centralized lever system for my engines,
so you can just run everything from one little area. That'd be cool.
I was planning on using there's a conduit that you can stick 8 different colored wires in it.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of using that and having the wires run down to the basement of my tower.
That would be
But
cool.
if there's a wireless way to do it,
yeah,
I'd rather go
save
that
the wiring. Yeah, you could have like a little control panel room and then just run everything from that room.
Yeah.
Should be pretty cool actually. That actually gives me some ideas as well. Set up like a central hub. Definitely a lot of stuff still to look into then.
Oh, I keep getting this freezing. I don't know what it is. I think my
don't
computer
have,
just needs a restart.
yeah, but so I don't have many entities now. I mean, I got the barrels, but
The pneumatic pipes should be a little bit more efficient than the transportation pipes.
yeah. Well, they're all empty now, so they shouldn't cause any entity lag.
No, I'm pretty sure that the lag that I'm getting is client side.
Ah, okay. That's okay
Pretty
then.
sure.
Yeah, I'll soon be making more stained glass again for everyone.
But this is pretty cool, definitely.
Just took a bit of a blow with those creeper accidents and explosions blowing up half my things recently. Set me back a fair bit.
The Thaumcraft is a cool idea.
Oh, these blocks, yeah.
I think I might use Thaumcraft for my or my red power tower.
I want to use more of these Nitor to light it up as well, because I like how they look. Plus they float, so...
Yeah, you don't have to put them on any block.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's it then.
Yep,
Thanks for the tour, man.
Anytime.
Long time coming, of course.
Yeah. Well, definitely a lot to get covered as well.
So, for my viewers, thanks for watching, and definitely check out Benito's channel. He's got some really good stuff. He's also got a lot of, I think, Thaumcraft tutorials or
yeah,
a Thaumcraft series going on.
Yeah, I've started doing Thaumcraft tutorials due to that I play it on another series. I do a lot of Thaumcraft. It's a lot of fun.
I've been watching your Thaumcraft to build my own Thaumcraft.
Yeah.
So, thanks for the tour, and we'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Goodbye and good night.
Toodles.